No.
I'm making an iced coffee, I said.
I did not hear that.
Oh, I said I'm almost done. I'm just going to make an iced coffee.
I just heard I'm almost done. That's the only part I cared about. Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Justy. We have an extra special video today. Extra special because the entire concept just makes me laugh. And that's why we're doing it today. We're gonna be discussing all the fictional characters I definitely think I could pull. It's a pretty good list, to be honest. I really don't have any other lead up than that. The concept is very basic. We're just gonna start right into it. I'm sure you're excited to find out who I am confident enough that I could get to date me. So let's just do this. I will say right now, in these lists in which I tell you why I think I could pull a character, all of it also is included in the fact that I am incredibly hot. I don't want to say it every time. It feels very conceited. I don't want to just list off that I'm attractive with every single character. So I'm just going to say it as a blanket statement now. I'm very hot, and that's part of why I can pull all of these characters. So as long as we're all on the same page about that, we can now continue. First up, I could definitely pull Princess Peach. I'm cute. She's cute, we're both blonde, I feel like we'd have a great time, and I gotta be honest with you, I would be 10 times more competent about saving her from Bowser than Mario ever is. She's always in the wrong castle, she's always being taken again. No, I'd immediately put a stop to that. Do I work a trades job? No, but I think she'd still like me anyway. I'm gonna give these two as like a group, because they're kind of for the same reason and under the same umbrella. I could definitely pull the Tricks Rabbit and the Lucky Charms guy. If I would want to is a whole different conversation. We're not talking about that today. We're just talking about the possibility, and I'm telling you it would be so easy. You just give them the cereal. They've spent their whole lives chasing after this cereal that these greedy children won't let them have. And I would simply give them the cereal and they would be so appreciative and fall in love with me immediately. And then maybe somehow I would get a lifetime supply of said cereal, and that's a pretty good benefit, to be honest with you. And I mean, I feel like there's worse things I could end up dating than a rabbit. Like, there's better things, but there's worse things too. It's been cartoons this whole time. You want some real characters? All right, let's go. I got you. I got 100 of those. The most important, arguably, I could definitely pull Mr. Darcy. Look at me. I too am a woman who would put him in his place in the middle of a ballroom. That's clearly what he's into. Yeah, he's kind of a jerk at the beginning, but like in the grand scheme of jerks, especially when women were properties at the time, he's like, he's not that bad. And then he gets his shit together. He figures it out. He's like, hey, maybe I shouldn't insult a woman while I'm proposing to her. What a winner. I'm smart. I won't put up with his crap. I'm beautiful. Mr. Darcy would love me. We'd be very happy. I'd be his little Regency housewife, not really taking care of the house because there'd be maids. So I'd be doing whatever the heck Regency ladies did when they were rich. I don't know. Visiting each other and going to balls and tea parties. Whatever. It'd be great. I would be very successful with Cinderella's prince. You can take animated or live action, it doesn't matter. For one very simple fact, the dude is obsessed with shoes. And I have so many shoes. I'm telling you right now, I could get that man chasing over the whole county for me. Easy. And then I would get to be a princess. And that's a pretty cool thing to get to be. So, I mean, I already am a princess, you know, in title, but then I could really be a princess. Oh my God. He'd be obsessed with me. Show him one cool pair of heels and he'd be like, oh my God, this woman. And I'd be like, I know, buddy. I know, it's okay. Relax. Maid Marian from Robin Hood. I'm specifically thinking of the Fox Disney version, but you can pick any version. That's just the one that I think is hilarious. I too would blindly rob the rich. She'd be in love with me. Am I as good with a bow and arrow as Robin Hood? no, I guess not, whatever. But like, she doesn't ever specifically say it's because he's good with a bow and arrow. It could be any one of his many talents. And I would deeply enjoy ticking off as many rich people as I possibly could. And she would respect that. She would love me. We'd be so happy. I could be a cute little fox. She could be a cute little fox. I'm starting to sound a bit like a furry. I'm not, but like, whatever. It'll be fine. We're gonna be happy together. Now this guy, he's kind of why the list got started. It was his movie I was watching in which I was like, yeah, I could definitely successfully get with that. And it's Mad Max from Fury Road. I haven't watched the other Mad Maxes. I don't particularly care about them. But if it's like the same type of guy, I assume I would also be successful in there. He doesn't like to talk. I love a man who doesn't speak. We're perfect for each other already. Done. He deeply respects and is into a woman who would throw down and kick his ass at any point in time. I got you. I got you, babe. That's me. I too would put him in his place. I too would show him that I'm better at the things that he loves because I probably might be. I guess. And he'd like that. He's a good man. If a dirty man, but a good man. And that's fine. Just stick him in the bath. Whatever. We'll be good. I could absolutely 100% successfully pull Tamaki from Ouran High School Host Club. First up, he's kind of my type. He's pretty but stupid. That's it. That's all I need. He's not like my favorite from the anime, but that's what he is. I have to admit that, and I'm all over that. He loves commoners. I'm deeply poor. Already match made in heaven. And I too would absolutely be not impressed whatsoever with anything he was showing or teaching me, much like Haruki, and he'd be like, oh my god, this woman driving me crazy, doesn't even care. And I'd be like, oh, I know. And then he'd be in love. Done. We're sold. We're getting married. I'm loaded now. Things are great. I get to hang out with the host club. I don't see a downside to this other than the fact that obviously like the very rich family would not like me because I'm very poor, but also like I don't care what people think and now I'm loaded. So realistically, like what are they gonna do? Idiots? He would annoy me very quickly though, I do have to admit. Would it be worth it though? Maybe. And our very last character, and arguably I think the best thing I put on this list, I would absolutely 100% pull God from Supernatural. I want to be clear here, I wouldn't want to. This is another probably wouldn't want to, but I could. So it needs to be stated. He is obsessed and in love with a young woman who exclusively loves fictional characters, would absolutely leave him for said fictional characters who are kind of not fictional, but like, you know, same category, makes weird Etsy crafts about said thing that she loves and like goes to conventions for these things that she loves. Does that not sound exactly like me? Oh my god, this man would be hooked. Easy. Wouldn't even be an effort. I would just have to talk about how much I love Captain America while he's trying to flirt with me, and done. Done deal. Sealed. We're getting married. He's crazy. So I wouldn't necessarily like want to, but like how cool would it be to get to tell people that you're literally dating God, you know? All right, that's it. That's the list for today. I will tell you, it is not an extensive list. There are still other people that I absolutely think that I could pull. So if you want to see a part 2 to this nonsense, let me know down below. You could even suggest some characters and I might put them on my list if I think I would be successful. And also tell me who you think you could pull, because I think you're all wonderful and I'm definitely sure there's some fictional characters that would be into you. It was a nonsense video this week. That's all it was. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!